I called the top 3 times on Bitcoin, and right now we are dropping heavily. I'm going to talk about my next prediction for the price and also why I'm still holding on into two of these shorts on Bitcoin, and where exactly am I planning to finally stop shorting Bitcoin and flip maybe into longing. Because as you can see, literally 3 times of every single time we had seen a pump, I was calling for a fake out of this pump and then for lower prices to come. We first started, I think, 2 days ago by shorting Bitcoin at 107. I told you guys how easy it is to actually get or jump into a short at this line. But also yesterday I was keeping it quite here with you guys by saying and telling you guys that I think that there's a high likelihood of this area of a fake of the top at 105 to 106 would be actually or has a higher probability of going lower, and this be considered a fake out as given and as told on the previous videos. If you haven't been following them, I literally went live and I also made a little quick video on the same day yesterday. So hopefully everybody, at least if you couldn't get or jump into a short, at least you could have at least avoided long in Bitcoin, because we obviously, like, especially I think 2 hours after posting the video, we saw the drop from I think 105.3 down to 100.7. So I think that was or could have been actually a nice short to be taken. If you had made money, make sure to write them or type it into the comments. But also in the morning today, I literally took a short on Bitcoin again. As you can see, by the way, I still got them open. I got my week's account open with the best shorts to be taken. As you can see, we called the top 3 times. However, I only shorted twice, as you can see. Firstly on the first drop and also on the third one, which happened in the morning. As you can see, I got them both open in some nice profits. One is obviously much larger than the other one, but the most important thing that I actually shared as soon as I entered the scalp short, I mentioned and posted a post or a photo on the Telegram channel. Hopefully everybody that does not follow me, make sure that you follow me on the free Telegram channel, guys, because I'm trying to post and be active as much as possible. So I think that if you had been a follower within the free Telegram channel, you could have jumped into the short, because I posted it as soon as I got the short. So as you can see, we called for this to be the top, and right now we are falling lower. I also see a huge amount of longs being opening right now, so I think that there's a higher likelihood of us going lower. But where exactly will Bitcoin go lower or fall lower? While or as soon or as long we hold to 103.6, I think my expectations, to be honest, would be for lower. But right now, let me also explain why exactly did I short this area. Like, what made me make a post in the morning, I think 4 hours ago, 5 hours ago, to short Bitcoin, as you can see here. Because as I told you, first of all, I knew that Bitcoin is actually downtrending, not only on the higher time frame but also on a lower time frame. We clearly see that Bitcoin just kept on going lower. We first called the top, and then for this to be also the fake out, and then lastly I saw the random pump in the morning. And usually the best way to actually trade them is just wait for an important area to be hit and then to jump into a short. But I also went or looked for multiple confluences that would actually support the idea of me shorting. So basically, I just saw the Bitcoin, most importantly, hit this little anchored view up. Basically, this line basically represents the downtrend that was started from the 107 fake out. So we got the anchored view up, we put it at the beginning of the downtrend, and then I saw that we are now failing to break the downtrend. Also, secondarily, we also got this Fibonacci golden pocket from this local high to the local low, as you can see. And lastly, and also most importantly, we had also the value area low or value area high from the previous range. As you can see, if I pull up the rectangle tool, I told you guys that I'm still closely monitoring how the price action is respecting and following the previous value area of this previous range, as you can see. And if I put the volume profile pull, you clearly see how we literally just went inside the value area of this previous range, as you can see here, and then right now we failed to break it and actually respected the value area high. Hence why I had the idea to possibly get into a short. Right now I think that Bitcoin, whilst it is under 103.6, I'm going to hold on into both of my shorts, the one that I just took in the morning but also the bigger one at 107. Why? Because technically, if Bitcoin does not manage to reclaim the value area high here, the one that I took from the previous range at 103.6, 103.5, then the higher likelihood is actually us going and dropping even lower, especially because right now I see a huge, stupid amount of longs being opened right now. And technically, whenever I see a lot of longs being opened, I think that the price is going to likely, higher likelihood of us actually taking them out, making them lose money, and then following much lower. So I do not like to be actually following the herd. Whenever I get the ExoChart app, the order flow app, showing me longs being opened stupidly without a reasonable support, then my expectations, to be honest, to be waiting for lower. So right now, my expectations, whilst we're under 103.6, obviously we have to put an F statement. So if we hold 103.6, I'm going to keep both of my shorts opening and also wait for lower. Maybe we can get an ideas for longs, but to be honest, the technical target while we're under this area is to actually go and rotate all the way back down to the value area low at 100.3, as you can see. So basically, I'm just holding on into my shorts and waiting for lower. The closest support, obviously, if I only or also remove this rectangle yellow line, as you can see, and then pull the volume profile pull much bigger, we clearly see that we got the first area for a possible little maybe scalp long would be at 101.7. However, I'd much prefer, to be honest, the long or a possible long at 100.6, or the final one would be actually just taking all the liquidity, sweeping all the liquidity under these lows, and then just falling much lower to 98. So I got maybe a long at 98, maybe a long at 100.6, but also this little one at 101. And if we get it live, we might be actually entering this trade altogether on weeks, as you can see. So basically, this is the idea I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for lower prices. I'm quite happy for calling it up, and I'm also quite happy that I was able to share it all the way with you guys. Thank you for showing up, guys, and thank you for your nice comments. Vikrant, I see multiple brothers are showing up every single day, so hopefully you've quite enjoyed what I'm putting out in terms of content. I'm going to right now read the comments real quick. I'm trying to also, like, really quickly in the beginning of every single live stream to just give you an immediate, a quick update, and then just follow the rhythm of us going on, following the flow of us going on the lower time frame, just following the price action. I'm going to tell you exactly why now Bitcoin could actually fall lower. I'm also going to talk about and explain my predictions in terms of Bitcoin, and if someone has a question or wants to actually learn how or why exactly did I short, I think I've mentioned the reasons, but I'm always quite happy to repeat stuff and explain to you guys why I was able to short Bitcoin at this area. Obviously, it's not the biggest short, it's not the biggest trade, it's just a scalp trade, but I'm also quite happy that I posted my Telegram picture whenever I had entered the trade. So hopefully everybody understood what I'm trying to say. If you got a comment, if you have a question, any expectations or any kind of TA, make sure that you're always welcome to put it on the comments. As I told you guys, I'm trying to keep up every single day a live stream from or at 4 p.m. Dubai time, which is 7 a.m. Eastern time. So hopefully everybody's following along, and the best thing, as I told you guys, is to actually follow me everywhere. Not because I'm going to gain anything out of it, but it's actually the best for you, because sometimes I'm not able to, for example, make a quick video on YouTube about shorting here, so I just posted a picture on my Telegram channel. But for the most of the time, I'm trying to actually take these trades with you and be as transparent as possible by actually showing you whenever I enter the said trade, as you can see. So hopefully most of you, if you have entered or was watching me on live or on the Telegram channel, please drop down the comment below if you had actually entered the stream, as you can see. So hold on, let me quickly pull up the TA and then also read your comments, brothers. Thank you for showing up for I think that what would this be? Monday. We got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and now this is Thursday. So hopefully the fourth day of the week. We still got Friday, and then we're going to flip over to the weekend show. How are we doing, brothers? Hopefully everybody made money from the TA we've shared. Kenyan is here, Vikrant, Doody. Good evening to you, brother. Ready for the positive part of the day. Thank you, brother, for your nice comments. Muhammad Rafat, Hobby, Mountain. I see most of the names that I always read or follow. Today's target is 120 people on live. Please keep it going. I think that whatever or however how much viewers we get, I do not care, to be honest, brothers. I'm always trying to build a little community and have a nice chat and also take trades all together. So whoever is most interested about taking trades following the price action is always welcome in the chat, brothers. Thank you. Next Wave, good morning to you, brother. I'm quite enjoying the fact that most or some of you guys are telling me good evening and the others are saying good morning. So it's quite interesting to see multiple people following me from different places in the world. Good evening, Vikrant and fellow traders. You likewise, brother. Insane call, bro. Make gains, or made gains, I think. Thanks to your call, shorting 103.6. I'm glad that people have made money. I think you're part of the Telegram channel, Telegram free channel, because he's talking about this trade. So hopefully most of you guys have jumped in here, because I immediately tried to give it to you guys. I'm not the kind of person, just to give you a quick idea, because I know that most of you guys are not like a long time viewers. So just to give you an idea, I'm not the kind of guy to support quote unquote signals, but if I see a reasonable trade and I'm quite happy to take it outside, to be honest, of the duration where I go live or I make a video, then I do not mind from time to time to give you some extra alpha when it comes to actually posting on the Telegram channel. So hopefully, I'm not saying that this would be the norm, but if I see something nice, I'm never going to stay away or be fearful, to be honest, of sharing a trade, because like if I enter a trade, you'd know if I make money or lose the trade. I always try to show you as much as possible when it comes to actually as you can see, guys, making actual actions on the trade. So as you can see, I'm also, just by the way, guys, I'm going to upgrade my MacBook, or not MacBook, Mac, whatever this is called, hopefully. So just give me time. I'm quite lazy when it comes to actually upgrading, so I think hopefully by tomorrow or maybe next week, I'm not sure, guys, please don't hold me to it, but I'm going to actually start showing you the order flow app live on the stream, because for the time being, just because I switched from Windows to Mac, I haven't quite been able to have it open on the live, but I also always got my laptop open here. And the reason why I depend on this program, hopefully, guys, I know that the English channel is quite new, but by the time I actually start showing it, you understand why or how important it is to have the exo chart open. Basically, this is an order flow app. It shows me like how many longs are opening, how many shorts are opening. I need this app to read the market. Like, for example, right now, I'm not saying 100%, but to be honest, like if I'm going to predict a direction, it's more probable to go lower than higher, to be honest, at the moment. Like I'm never going to trade based on my feelings, but based on the order flow, it's quite possible that we go lower before going higher. That would be my expectations for the next minutes, to be honest. That's something I'm going to just share with you guys, but please don't hold me to it or just open a random short, because I said it's probably going to go lower from here. Renata said the best analysis. Thank you for your nice comments. Vikrant said he has been helping with the same for few weeks now. I'm trying my best, brothers, so thank you for showing up and keeping up every single day. I know most of you guys are quite brand new subscribers, so hopefully if you give it just time, watch every single live stream and video. It's totally up to you, to be honest, but my kind of content, the content that I share is mostly for people who are willing to watch and follow the market every single day, because I'm a day trader. Hence why, like, to be honest, like if you read a comment about me being, like, say for example, bearish, or the title says something bearish, it's never something that I'm going to hold on for longer. Hence why you either, it's totally up to you, but you either watch me for a whole month or keep up with me the whole week, or it's better not to watch, because like if you watch a video on Monday, I may say one thing, but then the price obviously is going to move and then I'll say something else. So you never catch me giving you like large predictions. To be honest, like as a day trader, I do not know, and I do not care, to be honest, of me predicting if the price is going to, say for example, 200k or 50k, as I said yesterday. But I'm mainly focusing on these little moves that are better, to be honest, predicted, and also they work better in terms of TA. I think TA works well in terms of lower time frames, brothers. Like on the higher time frame, no matter what kind of trading you're doing or TA you're doing, it's hard to quote unquote predict the market. Like I can tell you where's the fake out, where's the trade, where's the short, where's the long, but I could not tell you if Bitcoin is actually in a bull market or a bear market. I never cared about that fact, or I never, to be honest, care anymore or anything other than that. So hopefully I'm going to focus on them. I made money in short, but in Trump coin. That's quite smart, brother. Like I've got multiple viewers doing the same. Like whenever I give out an idea for, say for example, a short, if it works on Bitcoin, then probably the whole market will move all together. Like if Bitcoin goes down, every single coin is going down. So it's quite a smart idea. It's like similar to using leverage. Obviously, like leverage is actually just multiplying by how much the Bitcoin price moves. So it's quite similar. If you do not want to use leverage, you can easily just, whenever I talk about shorting a Bitcoin with the setup, then just take the same setup, or at least do it in the same timing. As soon as you see the Bitcoin setup being activated, you can immediately jump into a short. on a different coin, because all these altcoins, all these shit coins, mind my language guys, or excuse my language, every single of these altcoins are probably going to go lower more than Bitcoin will do ever. So it's quite smart, to be honest. Thank you, brother, for shorting and making money. We got Andrew in the on the chat. Thank you, brother, for showing up, bro. I got a short on again. Are we going under 100k? To be honest, my expectations, Andrew, is actually for going or seeing lower prices, especially on the lower time frame. I think that if we manage to hold 103.6 as resistance, it's higher likelier, or there's more likelihood, to be honest, of going lower on the lower time frame and also on the larger time frame. Like, to be honest, like the target from this move would be probably hitting 100.3, but if we do hit this, I'm probably going to be waiting for 98. So yes, the shorts, the open shorts right now are better, to be honest, than having a holding on to a long open. I'll never say that short right now. The best short to be had or could have been taken would have been at the pump, at the highs, whenever I posted the free Telegram channel post. But to be honest, right now it's better to just hold on into these trades for the time being. Vikran said, I think we'll be making double top on Bitcoin chart and then fall down to 98. To be honest, that's totally up to you, brothers. But me personally, I do not trade patterns, hence why I've never cared about a double top, triple top, for quadruple top. To be honest, I don't see the success rate being high enough for me to trade them. But thank you for sharing your TA. Liang said, great trader analysis. I think he means. Thank you, brother, for your kind words. Next wave says, so 100.6k is just a scalp trade, 98k for a true long. Yes, exactly. Like a scalp trade means that the reasonings are not are only representative of the lower time frame. So me shorting at 103.6 is different than me shorting at 107. Why? Because 107, even though we had a lower time frame entry, I had reasons for the lower time frame, but the main concept or the main reason why I shorted 107 was more importantly on the higher time frame. And just because 103.6 had only like little time frame reasons, then hence why I said it's a scalp only on Telegram. Hey, brother, I'm quite doing all right myself. Thank you, Patrol. Samuel said, bro, please remove the lines that you don't need. It's too annoying. Obviously, I need them all, brother. So hopefully, if I have nothing to, just as a profitable day trader, brothers, I see like the only thing that I do not need right now, just to make it quite clear, are maybe these little red zones or red rectangles, and maybe just maybe the Fibonacci golden pocket that I just took a short of. So I'm just keeping them for simplifying my trades, simplifying my analysis, and also for the viewers. So if it was up to me, I'd take off these red zones. But other than that, brothers, this is the simplest, most easiest, for me at least, the cleanest chart you ever get. It's all about horizontal lines. Like how easy you need it to be. Like I don't have any indicators. I'm not using the RSI, MRI, every eye, whatever acronym you're using. I literally have zero indicators on. What else? I do not use patterns. I do not draw on my chart. I'm not saying this and that and that. So I think that's one of the most cleanest charts, to be honest, because even like on my Arabic channel, I have a saying that whenever someone is commenting or I give advice on the chart, I always tell them to clean their charts. So it's quite ironic that right now I'm getting these comments on myself. That's totally fine. Thank you, Tahar. Sorry for missing your comments. I think we got Dirtweed. Tahar said, "Do you have Instagram?" I do, but I haven't quite started posting on it. For the time being, maybe we'll start on Twitter, brother. Hope you get 100k sooner. Remember me. No worries, brother. Don't be worried, because I'm quite good with names whenever people are commenting quite frequently. Hello, Sunshine. How are you doing? Great stream. I'm so excited about the channel. Thank you for being excited about it. I'm actually excited too. And whenever I see these kind comments come on the chart, on the channel quite frequently, I actually get also happy about it. So I think you can clearly see the kind of energy I bring every single day, not because of any monetary factor, but just because I truly love what I'm doing, and I like to be, because I do day trading as full time. I quite enjoy talking about it and annoy someone else, because like my friends would not keep up with me speaking about day trading for that much. So hopefully the ones that are sticking here for hours and hours or upon hours would actually enjoy me talking about trading and repeating the same stuff all over and over again. We got Australia in the chat. We got Nigeria. Good afternoon to you, brother. We got Zloty. Greetings from Central Europe. So it's all over the place. We got Dirtweed from Wisconsin. What else? Howard brothers, thank you for showing up. Mauro said that, to be honest, triggers me a bit. Sorry for triggering you, brother. Never meant to do that. It's just because English is not totally my native language, hence why I've got like certain like sentences that I like to repeat without meaning to do that. Hey mate, thank you, brothers. Vikran said people on the internet have lying phobia now. To be honest, it's totally up to you what kind of trading you're doing, but as a profitable trader, I'm not going to be waiting for someone to tell me to clean my chart. It's not about cleaning the chart. Like, trust me, every single line that I've got on the chart has a full meaning that I totally depend on to get trades. So like, I cannot remove lines that I do not need because I need them all. We got Sweden in the chat. Totally nice, to be honest. Like, Bulgaria, smash the like button. How are you doing, brother Wayne? Back again. Sorry for actually waking you up too early. I think you're either going to your work, maybe inside the office. I don't know. I'm not sure what you do, but thank you for showing up at 7 a.m. I think that would be Eastern time. Dang, I said congrats to 1,000 sub yesterday, now 2K. Good stuff, man, from Japan. Thank you, brother. I'm quite enjoying people being from overwhere. Farah said, Netherlands, you are awesome. Thank you, Maro. So right now, let me go, or I will also cover ETH. I don't want to spend the whole time reading the comments, but please do drop down a comment below if you have a certain question. You want to say anything or everything, just make sure that I'm always quite happy about actually answering your questions, guys. I'm happily doing so. And also, if I think like everybody knows that I'm trying to stick to one hour live stream, but I totally like go overboard whenever I start speaking. So just let me focus on something before I forget and totally start go on a tangent here. So on ETH, I'm quite happy about ETH actually bouncing from 3,400. But as I told you guys, to be honest, ETH has still one of the most important lines to be broken. Even though right now on the lower time frame, or sorry, on the higher time frame, on the 12-hourly time frame, I think that the most crucial support to be held right now is 3,400. This would be actually the make or break support. But on a higher time frame, if someone is questioning when are we going to make an all-time high on ETH, to be honest, I'd never, as an actual technical day trader, I'd never, to be honest, tell you a prediction that is time based. Like, I cannot tell you when exactly it's going to happen, but at least I can give you a certain lines that if get broken, then maybe my predictions and my expectations would be for higher prices. So just to cut it quite short and give you immediately the most important line, I think I've said it previously, but just to make sure, I know that multiple people are jumping into the live stream bandwagon for the previous week or for the past week, so I need to make sure that everybody gets the lines and the important lines that I speak about. Hence why the most important area right now to be broken is actually 3,800 for ETH. So if you wanna, on the high time frame, like, focus on ETH, just have two lines on your chart. The first one is the support at 3,400 and the resistance at 3,800. If we lose the support, obviously do not short. Please, guys, the way I like to trade, I do not short the loss or the break of support. So yes, losing a support line would be bearish, but do not short it. Because as you can see, we literally just did that. Like, as you can see, if someone had taken my words for exactly as they are and they shorted us losing this support, they would have lost money. Because see how we always, like, sometimes or most of the times fake out these lines. So please stop shorting the loss of support, but just take it as it is. Like, if you have an interest in ETH, just understand or know that once or as long as we are losing or being under 3,300, 3,400, then the higher likelihood is us dropping much lower to 2,600. This is not a prediction. This is just telling you expectations based on the volume profile. Now, if someone is interested in why I'm telling or saying this, is basically if you go to the higher time frame, you clearly, even if you take a volume profile pull for the past 3 years, I mainly focus on the volume, guys. So if I take it from the, say for example, the middle of 2023 to the current price action, see how clearly we've got a volume gap. This is different to the CME gap. This is totally different. It's mostly more effective, to be honest, in my experience. That see how we've got like this volume profile pull that literally give us an analysis of the amount of buys and sells that were done for the past 2 years and a half maybe. But based on that, you can clearly see that there's a loss of interest for some reason. I do not care what the reason is, but as you can see, we clearly got a gap in volume between 2,600 and 3,000, say 400, 3,300. So see easily how we've got a clean gap in between these lines, and what this would mean, that see how like even with proof, every single time we had broken out of 2,600, we saw a quick move to the upside. That was actually February 2024. So even like back in 2024 at the beginning of the year, we saw a quick pump once we had actually reclaimed 2,600 back above to 3,300. Also similarly, see how it happened also on the flip side. We lost 3,300, went back down, and then also similarly here reclaimed this, went back up, and even here lost this, went back down. So see how similar the volume profile and how powerful, to be honest, it is as a main predictor in terms of price. So even like this happened, by the way, the first time we actually saw this quick move, it happened on the beginning or at the beginning of 2024. But also see how like history repeats itself. We literally had the same exact move happen in July. We literally in July we saw the break of 2,600, and then we immediately pumped so far back up to 3,300. So see how this happened quite frequently. We've got, I think, 5 instances of this happening previously. Hence why this is what I'm basing my analysis on, to be honest. So you'd never catch me shorting the loss of 3,300, but I'd have in the back of my mind that I'm not going too long in between this gap, and also if I had or have a short open, I'm not going to close it. So see how different it is. Whenever I'm talking about losing a support, I'd never tell you to short, but hold on to your shorts and stop, at least for the time being, pause the idea of trying to randomly long until we go back all the way lower to 2,600. So hopefully you quite understood how I'd like to deal with the loss of support. So now I'll give you also some extra advice in terms of how you can actually short the loss of support without literally shorting it. I know that's quite complicated, but let me actually clarify what I mean. If I go on a lower time frame, and let's just say an example, or just a prediction, or maybe not prediction totally, but just an example, that if Bitcoin ETH starts losing 3,300, so we lose this area, this blue line, this green line, and we turn it into red. This is totally an example. I'm not saying that this would happen, but if it happens, I'm going to tell you guys, if someone does not have a short open and he's planning to at least make money out of this area or out of this potential drop from 3,300 back down to 2,600, rather than just totally like immediately jumping into a short here, that's totally wrong, because as you can see, we had done it before and we literally went back up. So just to avoid opening a short and then for the price to go back up and fake you out and make you lose money on the short, it's better, to be honest, if the support is lost. I'll give you an example of how to quite do it on a lower time frame. If the support is lost and then we hold on to 3,300 as resistance, it flips from support to resistance. And then say, for example, the current price is actually at 3,100, okay? And then you open the chart and you're looking for trades. I tell you, like, I'm going to say that because obviously, guys, I'm going to go live every single day, Monday to Friday on this channel. So do not worry. I'm obviously going to be with you guys if this happens, but let's just say you want to like think for yourself. So if the price is here at 3,100 and then you want to make the most out of this potential drop, like you have at the back of your mind the possibility that Ahmed said that whilst we're under this, we're going to this, but this isn't enough reason for you to jump into a random short here. So what you could do is actually, like, once you've understood the broader concept, firstly stop longing, just cancel the idea of longs unless you reclaim this or go back lower to this, and then just start looking for shorts. Now obviously, if the price immediately like goes crazy and dumps from like 3,300 back down to 2,600, you wouldn't have had the chance of taking a short. So that's totally fine. That's totally normal. You do not need to make money on every single move. But if ETH doesn't like go immediately back down to 2,600, then maybe you get offered a chance on a lower time frame for a little pump within the broader idea for us to go lower, and then take this little pump into a short. Because I always tell you guys, on a lower time frame, just whenever you're bearish on a higher time frame, do not short, but open up a chart on a lower time frame, say the 1 hourly, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, and then look for a reason to short within a certain little pump. Now, it depends on what kind of trading you're doing. Me personally, I look for liquidity, I look for the Fibonacci golden pocket, anchored view up, volume profiles, and I've got multiple little reasons that I depend on, and also the order flow. So I've got my own way of looking for resistance lines. But see how I'm just saying that whatever kind of trader you are, whatever TA you do, at least stop shorting whenever you lose a support. Just understand that losing the support would probably make you win more shorts rather than just taking random longs. And then whenever you like put that in mind here, then just go on a lower time frame and then maybe wait for a little pump. Say for example, I find a little idea. I'll give you an example of how maybe I do it. Let's just say before the price drops lower, we actually let's just say make a liquidity move here. So basically this is a liquidity, and then we go lower. So maybe I can like make up a plan for us to go. I'll even have the Fibonacci golden pocket, for example. So I'll have a plan to actually, like here, I'd give an idea. Probably I'll say it to you guys if we actually get it. But the idea basically is just to not short here, but wait for a little pump. Find an idea for a short, for example, maybe liquidity sweep, and then here you open the short. See how like I can make money by understanding that we've lost support and we're probably going lower without actually shorting the loss of support. So this is the main thing that I'm always trying to teach on my channel, guys. Stop, please, for the sake of God, stop like randomly shorting the loss of support. And also on the flip side, this is actually what I do also on the flip side, on the break of resistance. Stop longing whenever we break a resistance line. That's totally up to you if you want to do it. But me personally, I've seen that the success rate of taking longs as soon as the resistance line is broken is much lower than just waiting for the resistance line to become support and then look and find a long that has within it a needed little dump within the broader range of becoming bullish. So hopefully I haven't made it quite complicated. I know that for the time being, whenever the price is a bit boring, I like to talk about something that is educational. I know that the whole sake of this live stream is mainly to talk about trades, but whenever the price is a bit boring, I try to give you some extra little informations. By the way, on the lower time frame, I'm just waiting for a little more drop, to be honest. We got this anchored view up, so maybe let's just go in the 5-minute time frame to get some action going. As you can see, we got this little liquidity sweep. We haven't done it, I think so, I'm not sure, but to be honest, I'm probably guessing the higher likelihood is us going lower, to be honest, on the lower time frame. That's why I'm actually having my shorts open. So this is totally the idea. Like, see how I'm not bragging. Sorry guys, if my intro seemed a bit braggadocious, as they say, but I'm not bragging about the fact that we've called the top 3 times, but I'm mainly focusing on the idea that whenever I'm looking for shorts, it's going to be at or during pumps. See how it is? Like, it's not like, do not take my words or what I'm saying is as like whenever you see a pump randomly shorted. That's totally wrong, because obviously sometimes actual pumps could happen and they can stay and live on for longer. But for the time being, or at least just have a rule that I'm not going to enter a long unless the price is going lower, and I'm never going to enter a short unless the price is going higher. Now, it could actually like be pumping within a broader range or a broader downtrend. See how, like, just to quickly give you a better idea, guys, I'm sorry for talking quickly and loudly, and I know that I speak a lot, but the whole thing, or the whole idea, see how I managed to get the short at 107 by understanding that we are downtrending and then finding an idea, like, rather than just randomly shorting here. Let me pull up the trading view, I think it's better. While we understood, let me remove the lines that our brother Samuel doesn't like. So let me clear up the chart. Rather than just randomly shorting, let's just say at 101, because I know that is the price is low, or the price is actually bearish. Rather than just shorting here while we are dumping, it's much better to be actually waiting for a little pump. See how it's a smaller pump compared to what we've got on the larger time frame. So see, I waited for this little pump and then chose my sniper entry for the best short to be had. So I'm not bragging about this fact. I just want to teach you guys to see of, like, if you have a plan, if you have understanding, if you have a higher time frame concept or prediction of going lower, at least if you can actually take a short based on that, I'm not going to question your TA. I'm not going to question your idea for lower, but at least wait for a little pump within your broader idea. And also on the flip side, if you're looking to long, if you have a feeling, if you have a hunch that the price is going higher, at least go on a lower time frame and find yourself a little dump that would make you enter a long. Please stop taking longs when the candle is green. That's basically it. Not totally green, but at least what I'm saying is like, at least when the price is going higher, stop taking longs randomly. Like the sole reason why most traders do not become profitable is because they're chasing moves. They do not set scenarios. They do not set setups. They only just wait for the price to move, and then they want to actually react randomly to whatever is happening. This is why mostly whenever I'm going live, I usually get asked about a random altcoin whenever it's pumping. Like, for example, right now, if I open up the comments and I randomly see Cardano, a question about Cardano, I'd understand or I'd know immediately that that Cardano probably today jumped up a bit. Like, I only get questions about buying a certain coin when the coin has already pumped a bit. So please stop making your only way of judging a coin or the bullishness of a coin. Stop making it the main tab of your Binance app, for example. Most of the beginners just open up their Binance. I think most of the beginners use Binance. They open up Binance, and then on the main tab they'll see the top gainers of the 24 hours, and they, based on that, they'll just buy a coin. So stop basing your TA on what coin has pumped the most for the past hours. Sorry for speaking a lot, guys. I'm just waiting for more price action to happen. I'm going to also speak about maybe longs. I'm going to make it more clear. I think at the beginning I talked about them, but let me just reiterate and also make it quite obvious what kind of longs we could try in terms of scalping, at least. So hold on, guys. Let me just quickly take a sip of water for the first time in, I think, 40 minutes. Thank you, brothers, for your nice comments. Let me just read them one by one, so I do not miss one. Boris said, brother, love your voice, totally analytic show. I enjoy your content. Thank you, brother, for your nice comment and actually for supporting me and your kind words, to be honest, because I'm totally enjoying the fact that right now we're building a little community. By the way, guys, I know that I've said it previously, but please allow me to say it once at least in every single live stream, especially because this is, even though we've got good subs now, the amount of videos are not too low. It's 91. Most, even like 2 year long channel do not have 2-year-old channels do not have the amount of videos that we're making, just because I'm consistent with uploading every single day. But I just want to make it clear that I'm not new to the game totally. It's just a different language that I'm speaking right now. I've been making content for the past 3-4 years and actually building a little nice, not totally little, but a good community, to be honest, on the Arabic channel. As you can see, I literally posted 817 videos. I think that would come out to be a video or a live stream every single day for the past 2 or 3 years. So I haven't quite done the math on it, but as you can see, I'm literally doing it, or been doing it for a while. But I'm totally enjoying the fact that right now we are building a new community on this English channel, brother. So thank you for nice comments and actually supporting me. I know that I always try to say it at least once on the live stream, but please allow me to do so, because right now we haven't fully completed 2 weeks of uploading every single day in terms of going live. Obviously, I've been making little quick updates for the past 3 months, but just right now, I think the community base is big enough or large enough for us to go live every single day and cover more of the market. Not only because obviously live streaming allows us to actually build a real connection, but also because most of the updates are simplified in a way where I try to give you immediately what are the closest longs and shorts. Like if you watch my videos, they're mostly like 5 to 7 minutes long, and I only mainly talk about where I'm going next or where Bitcoin is going next. But to be honest, TA is never that simple. I'm just trying to simplify it for the viewer who wants that little nugget of information every single day. But live streaming, especially for profitable day traders, is much, much better because it allows me to explain the intricacies within trading. Obviously, I know that hopefully I'm not going, or trying to not spend most of the time live streaming just randomly talking about trading. But if the price is not moving, then at least we can open up the chat, read the nice comments, plan our short, plan our long, and then just stick around for a whole hour and maybe, just maybe, enter a trade altogether. As I told you guys, the whole premise of the live stream mainly is just to try and not only set or plan the setup, but also if we get offered the setup on live, I would like to take it with you guys. That's the best thing, or the main goal to me, to be honest. Like even in the morning, even though I couldn't have like went live in the morning, I tried to immediately post about me entering a scalp long, as you can see. So hopefully we get offered at least once a week, we get offered a little trade, and then we can all take it together, brothers. So thank you for sticking along with me. Hold on, let me quickly take the comments. Someone said from Indonesia, where you gonna do long from, bro? I'm going to talk about my longs in a minute. Just quickly, let me take a quick look on the comments. We've got Sunshine saying that the Nasdaq, S&P, and Dow futures down, gold, silver, and crude oil futures climbing up. Thank you for your info. That's quite helpful, to be honest. We got Michael in the chat. Good afternoon to you, brother, too. We've got Kendall Fridays, who's already, I think that's a bot comment. So let me quickly, I'm not sure if this is a bot comment, but maybe it is, so maybe I won't totally block that person. We've got Tomaki said, yeah, you are. Thank you, Tomaki. I'm not sure if you're referring to me or not, so I'm not going to block anyone today, guys. I'm feeling quite happy today. How can I contact you privately? Maybe you can just comment. I'm not sure why I can't comment here, guys, but just contact me at official@champscrypto.com. So champscrypto, the same name as my channel, and then just add to it official@. So sorry for not being able to comment with you guys in the comment section, but just put the word official and then at champscrypto.com, brothers. Just the name of the channel before that would be official at. Hold on, this guy is my favorite trader right now. Thank you, G, for your nice comments, and hopefully I'm going to keep up the good work just to get to make most of you guys money. Wise Choice said, is TradingView Premium needed for the stuff you're using in order to trade, or is it available on the free version as well? To be honest, I'm not sure. I know that I sound like a rich, spoiled kid, but to be honest, I have no idea if it's free or not. I'm quite sure that it's free, but just to double check, brother, you can maybe tell me right now. If you go on the TradingView chart right now, just go on the toolbar on the left side and just check if you got these volume-based section. I know that my webcam is covering it, but let me quickly go lower here. As you can see, all you need is just the volume-based section. You need the anchored view up and the fixed change volume profile. If these two are available for you, you literally do not need the premium version. The only reason I pay for TradingView is for the amount of alerts I can put on. I think the version that I have allows me to have 100 alerts on. So that's the only reason I need it for, because as I told you guys, I'd never recommend you setting limit orders for the trades. It's better just to be honestly, as a trader, just to put alerts and then allow yourself to take your action by yourself. Like, do not put a limit order. Allow me to take the action myself, because sometimes, like, even though maybe I like the idea of shorting a certain area or long in a certain area, but I might be asleep or might be away, or I couldn't like, even if I'm at my office, I couldn't like follow the market for maybe an hour or so. So I'd like to make the decision for myself whether I want to trade or not. So hopefully you've understood. Maybe you can tell me, obviously. Antonio said, when you use volume profile, do you use the point of control as entry or take profit in your TA? Thank you for your question. I like these technical questions, brother. It shows me that most of you guys are quite enjoying what I'm doing here, we're talking about. But just to give you a simplified answer, it's hard to answer the question totally. But the volume profile point of control, basically the red line, I think most of you guys know what it is. But if you do not know, basically the volume profile is just, if you put it in a certain area, it would show us where's the most volume located in terms of price. So if I take it here, we'll see that during, like, just to give you a better understanding, during Tuesday 4th of November to, I think, where's this, I think Sunday 9th of November, during this, the highest volume area was this horizontal red zone, as you can see. So just shows us where's the highest volume area. So the use of the applying the volume profile in terms of putting it on is the easiest part. Where it comes hard is actually knowing what to do with it, because obviously it's a free tool. You can put it whatever you want. You can literally have multiple pulls, so it's quite I wouldn't say complicated, but it's quite hard to first grasp how you could use it. But once you get the total understanding, then it will become easy because applying it is so easy. But just to answer your question, I use it sometimes for entries and sometimes for take profits. So it totally depends. Like I can use it for multiple reasons, for multiple ways. Hopefully, as long as I keep doing these live streams, you'd understand better how I'd like to use them. But yes, to answer your question, they could be both. They can be a reason apart, because sometimes most of the times I like to find multiple like reasons, multiple confluences that all added together would make me jump into a longer short. So it's very rare that I put or long with just one reason for this long. I try to add multiple reasons that would support me entering a long, but that would be also one of them could be also the point of control. But also whenever I'm taking profits, I sometimes or most of the times look also at the point of control. But I couldn't just tell you yes I take profits at the point of control, because see how it's easy to say, but it's quite difficult to explain where exactly, because it depends what kind of price action you're talking about. A brother said you don't read what we write to you. I think I've read every single comment for now, but sorry for not answering your not reading your comment. Why said one of the best educational crypto channels I've seen so far. So far, thank you, brother, for your next question. Mo said Habibi. Yeah, bro, thank you. You're always welcome, brother. Next Wave said, hey man, where do you think we go if we bounce from 97, 98? It's hard to tell, to be honest. These kind of question would be better answered once we get there. So, but at the time, for the time being, I could not tell you. But once we get offered a long, say for example 98.8 or 97, then we can make up a plan, to be honest, because like I'm not trying to think so far ahead. I'd never know, like maybe we get offered a long, and if we get offered a long, I'm probably won't be knowing exactly where we go. Like as an actual day trader, someone who tries his best, brothers, that I give you actual advice or actual TA. I cannot tell you like I'm going to enter here and then I'm going to predict the price to go here. It's never that simple in TA, brothers. It's never that easy, to be honest. Like even though I have a plan to try along at 97, I could not tell you if the price is going down to 97, and also if you actually get down to 97, I could not tell you what would be my prediction for the price. Maybe we get a little long, hold or take profit one, put the stop loss at entry, and then the price goes back. Or maybe the second scenario is actually going much higher and keeping it open for as long as possible, and then we end up with the best, literally the best long from these lows. So we never know. This is similarly why I actually still got my short from the all-time high. I know that the channel is right now much bigger, but if you've been following me for more than a week, you would know that I also have a short taken from the all-time high. It's not on this week's account, it's on my other week's account. I have it on my phone. It's probably hard to show it to you guys, but trust me, if you go back to my previous videos, I still got it open. Let me just quickly pull it up just to maybe add some extra proof to you guys. I know you won't be able to see it, but just let me quickly try to show it to you. I think we can open up a chart here on Bitcoin. Hold on. So I still got it open. The entry is 125.423. You can double check with my previous videos, just because I don't have the account open. I'm trading with a new account right now. But as you can see, I haven't closed it. Why? I took a short from the all-time high. Where is it? As you can see, literally the all-time high at 125. This one. But I still haven't closed it. So I took the short without knowing that this would end up being literally the all-time high on Bitcoin. So usually whenever I enter longs or short, I try to keep them for as long as possible, not knowing whether this could be actually or end up being the all-time high or not. As you can see, I got it open from 125.4 just for extra proof. I'm not sure if I can. I'll probably just show it to you guys on Telegram channel. If you wanna follow me, brothers, we got the free Telegram channel here. I'll make sure to send the picture. Maybe not right now, but maybe at night, maybe 3-4 hours from now. I just for some extra proof show that I've got a short from the all-time high. But I'm not. The point is I'm not trying to show off me having a short from the all-time high, but I'm just answering a question in a roundabout way. Like I'm going to probably enter a trade if we go lower to 97, but we either end up having the best long from the bottom and then make an all-time high, or we just get a little long that is successful. We get take profit one, maybe take profit two, and then the price rotates back and we get hit with a stop loss at break even. So thank you for asking this nice question, to be honest. Let me just get a quick sip of water again. Valdini or Valdini, sorry for maybe mispronouncing your name. Good morning from the US. Thank you, brothers, all the US viewers who are actually watching me in the morning. I know it's quite hard. Maybe you got your own jobs, got your own stuff to do, but thank you for actually keeping up with my stuff. We got Coin Pulse. Trail said, "Hey, I joined late. I'm short from 105. Do you think 90k, 99k is possible?" To be honest, just to give you a boring answer, yes, everything is possible, but on a lower time frame, just to give you a more technical answer, I'm waiting for lower, to be honest. Like, while we're under 103.6, the technical expectations are multiple areas. The first one is obviously rotating back to the point of control at 101.6. Secondarily would be the 100.6. So just remember them as 101.6. 100.6 and then later on 98.8. So the technical target, just to make it more precise, would be honestly for me would be 100.6. So while we are under 103.6, I'm going to be waiting for lower. Where exactly, I'd never be able to tell you, but yes, I think that 100.6 is easy. If we lose 100.6, 100.5, then I'm going to be waiting for 98 or even 97. So it's going to have to happen step by step. Once we see this loss, I'm going to talk about this. Once we see this loss, I'm going to talk about this. So I can't totally tell you, but as soon or as quick as I opened the live stream, I immediately said, guys, that I've got a short, and I'm also on a lower time. And by the way, this is just a fun predictions to have. I'm going to predict lower prices. I'm talking about this area. To be honest, like, it's more than 50-50. It's maybe 70 to 80% that we drop lower from here. So that would not make me short here. Obviously, I'm never going to tell you guys to short based on a random guy's feelings, but based on the order flow that I got open here, I see that there's literally a huge amount of longs being opened here. And usually whenever we see a large amount of longs being opened, especially because the New York session hasn't opened yet, is going to open in 1 hour and 15 minutes. Usually that would mean us going lower. So I have a feeling. That feeling doesn't mean much to me. To be honest, I just got my short open, so I'm going to have it open. But yes, my gut instincts are telling me lower to come on Bitcoin right now. If I'd give you some extra fun predictions that I'd never tell you to trade based on. Rise said, I lost 13k in the 10th of October market downturn. Can I make it up that up by day trading with you? It depends on how much you've got left, to be honest. Like, if you have less than 50k, it's hard to make it up quickly. If you have 10k, then maybe it would take you months to a year to make it up, to be honest, just to keep it quite real with you. If you only have 1k left, 2k left, that would be totally hard, but you could make money out of it. So not maybe or like totally making it up the whole amount, but at least make a little bit of money. Just give me, guys, one or maybe 5 seconds, and then I'll turn my webcam back on. Sorry, guys, I'm a bit sick, I think, as you can tell. Shams, Satish said, friend, you are doing a great job. Thank you, brother. We got also Idosa from Nigeria. And Zloty said, when a good trades come while you are sleeping, are you waking up to trade? Never, no, to be honest. Like, even if it happens to wake me up, I think it's quite hard to wake up from a notification sound. But if I happen to wake up and I'm planning to stay awake for the next at least hour, then I'd take it. But to be honest, most of the time I just do not care about the trades that happen when I'm sleeping, or even if I'm sleepy. To be honest, like it's easy to avoid trades that are like happening when I'm asleep. But even if I feel sleepy or I have something important in the morning, I'd probably like not trade at night. And even and also because I live in Dubai here, it's quite easy. The timings are good, to be honest, in terms of trading. Like, New York session happens at 6:30 in the evening, so most of the action already happens midway through the day, so I do not need to stay awake at night. Hold on. Tuwakar said, make video on your scalping strategy and on mode Urdu language translator. Most of you guys are asking for different languages to be put on or dubbed. I'm not sure if I can do that on YouTube, but maybe I'll see if that's possible. Wise said, the stuff you use is available on the upgraded version of Sharing View. Love the content pro. Thank you, Wise, and also thank you for letting me know. So apparently, volume profile and the anchored view up are not available for the free for the free package on or free subscription on TradingView. I'm not still sure. I think the volume profile is free, but maybe the anchor view is paid or is like on the paid version. Liang said, I joined a Signal group and lost 3K. So sad. Yeah, guys, I'm not selling you anything here. Please avoid Signal groups. Even my Telegram channel, the only reason I'm promoting, quote unquote, promoting a free Telegram channel is just because I know that I'm going to post some important stuff here for free. I'm not selling you anything. The only thing that I maybe can make money out of is just using my own referral code whenever you sign up with Weeks. To be honest, I haven't even talked about it for today, but if you want to support the channel and also get a nice bonus, we also try to run trading competition frequently. So if you want to join in, 2 weeks is good. Weeks has low fees and also it does not require KYC. And using my referral code would give you a little extra bonus. So it's never a must. You should not it's not a must to actually open up a Weeks account. But if you want to support me, I always got it in the first description as my preferred option to actually trade. So I do actually use Weeks. But if you want to support me, using the link would give me a little bit of a kickback, and also just to make it quite apparent with you guys that yes, the first link is an affiliate link. Please do not use my affiliate link if you do not want to. You can as easily go to weeks.com without hitting the link. So it's totally up to you. My own link just gives you the little double reward. As you can see, we've got an official partnership with Weeks. They've been totally amazing with offering us nice deposit bonuses, nice rewards, and also trading competitions for our viewers. So anyways, it's totally up to you guys. I think I've said a question about Betani said, you speak very fast. Can you speak a little lower? I've gotten this question, by the way, brothers. I've been getting this question for the past, let's just say, maybe since I was in middle school. I've been getting the same to be honest. People getting annoyed with how quick I speak. So I've gotten not accustomed, but I've gotten like I'm totally accepting myself now that I would not be able to change. I'm trying my best to at least speak coherently, speak in a clear way, but unfortunately, whenever I get into the flow, it's hard to slow myself down. Even in my Arabic channel, I've been getting the same question. So sorry for maybe not being able to do that, but I'll try my best hopefully to keep that in mind. I'm always quite happy to receive constructive criticism whenever someone has something about anything that needs to be changed on the channel, or even about me. That's totally fine, brothers. It's all totally up to you to actually like share any kind of advice. I'm all ears, to be honest. Boris said, if you lost 13k, first you need to sleep over it and understand that you could recover, but you need to understand that you are reset and you starting from different point. Do not count it as money lost. Yes, that is totally true. But I'd say if the 13k lost that you lost are like a small portion of what you already have or what you already like got left, then maybe you do not have to totally reset your mind and forget about it. But yes, if you're actually like you literally lost more than 50%, what Boris is saying is totally true. Just forget, because it's totally hard to double your money or quadruple your money if someone has lost like 75% of their portfolio, because it's totally hard to get or gain 4x by trading 4x. Then it's actually much better to forget about the original amount and just focus on whatever you got left. But I can see from the question, the RiseX, I think your name is, he already has 60k remaining. So he lost 13k, but he has 60k remaining. So I would not totally tell you that you have to forget about your previous portfolio or previous capital that you started with. So now, to be honest, 60k is totally fine. Is a lot, to be honest, in terms of actually being able to make what you lost back. So I'd say that if you keep it small, have your risk management on, follow the trades, then maybe in a month to maybe a couple of months you'd be able to gain it back. To be honest, I'd never recommend you selling everything you've mentioned in the bag. Like I think you've got Cardano, you got Doge, Solana, ETH, and Sheep. So maybe you can sell just to free up a little bit of capital for you to start trading. But to be honest, do not sell everything, because even with your coins appreciating in price, you'd make up the lost money you had. Should I sell everything and start day trading with you so I can recover my 13k loss, or do you advise me not to sell and wait? To be honest, if you have an interest of day trading, then maybe sell some. But if you literally you feel like you're forced to sell at a loss just to make up the money that you've lost, then please do not do so. So hopefully I think that answers the question. And if you want to decide to sell some to start day trading, then at least, or please do not sell more than, I'd say, 5k worth of your coins. Please do not sell like 60k to try and gamble with it and make up what you've lost, because you're probably going to lose more than you already did. Thank you, brother. Patrick said, "You are a legend, bro. I love this show. Keep it up." Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother, for the advice. Likewise, but thank you for actually asking these nice questions and actually opening up and asking some true, like, real portfolio management questions. Thank you, Boris. Actually, also for Ken. I see the brothers are communicating well with everybody. It's actually being quite respectful, to be honest. So I'm quite happy about not having to being forced to totally manage the comment section. I'm quite happy of how respectful, and also that would show the mentality of the viewers and the community we're building right now. Raz said, "I already have 11k USDT. I'll try it with 10k to make up for it, knowing that Binance compensating me with 400, maybe. I'm not sure what you mean. Maybe 4k. That's quite well. See how Binance may give you money. That's one of the main reasons why, even on my Arabic channel, guys, by the way, I think I've made a video on my Arabic I think my most popular video, maybe not the live stream, hold on, on my Arabic channel, my most popular video is actually not or moving away from Binance. Like, I have a true hatred towards Binance for multiple reasons. This is a video in Arabic, but just shows you how bad or awful, to be honest, Binance is not. Maybe if you're a beginner who just wants to hold their money at a certain exchange, then Binance it's totally fine. I know that's the most important one, but if you're someone who wants to actually trade or do it quite frequently, in terms of buying and selling quite frequently, please do not use Binance. Or it's up to you if you want to use it. Please don't take it as someone who's like promoting a different exchange. So obviously you think that I'm going to tell you to stop using Binance, but truly, if you look it up, like Binance, how awful their fees are, how awful their limit orders executions are, the stop loss executions, like, see how much people have lost money, or how many people have lost money when we had seen the 10th of October drop. Like, this drop literally showed us how weak Binance is in terms of actually respecting the stop loss. I'm not going to force you to move from Binance. I'm not saying that the best alternative is Weeks, but at least find a different exchange to trade on, because, like, as a day trader, whenever I see someone who's like trying to become an actual trader and they're using Binance, what comes to mind is like, he's just one new guy, a new beginner who's just going to lose all his money on Binance. So it's totally up to you, brothers, to be honest. Wise said, Champs, which time frames do you use the most in order to do your TA? Mainly, it goes from, I look at the daily from time to time, but just because I keep up with the price every single day, I only need to look at the 4 hourly every single day. So I'd go from the 4 hourly back down to the 1 hourly, and then maybe do my execution on the 15-minute time frame. Like, sometimes I can like play around and get some nice scalps, as we did in the morning, and then this would be actually a scalp idea. So maybe I'd make up the idea on the 1 hourly time frame and then execute at the 5-minute time frame. But usually it consists of me actually waking up in the morning, making my daily routine, go from the 1 hourly, 4 hourly, 1 hourly, and maybe just take a quick look on the daily or weekly at the beginning of the week. So I'm mainly focusing on the lower time frames, to be honest. Hold on, let me just quickly take a quick look on the comments. We've got Boris said, amazing show, love the detailed analysis, keep it up. Thank you, brothers. We got Salam Ahmed, where are you short from? I got 2 shorts that I've taken, and one that I not missed, but I wanted for the price to go higher. So I had taken this and I still got it open. I'm going to show it to you guys on the exchange. I've got or I had the plan to short here, but I just wanted for extra $100 to pump before shorting. So anyways, I missed this, and then I opened up a short today in the morning, and I actually made a post on it on Telegram. So if I open up the exchange, you see how I plan to short thrice or 3 times, and then I only got 2 out of the 3 shorts I wanted. So as you can see, I'm always trying to be transparent, showing you guys that I've got my stop loss at break even, showing you guys how much in terms of dollars, and also percentage of what kind of money we're making here. So as you can see, I'm not, please do not take me showing these trades as someone who's like, oh, look at me, I'm making money here. Look, I lose a lot of money, I get trades wrong, I lose trades, guys. So please just understand that the only reason and the sole reason why I chose to start showing my open trades just for extra transparency. For someone who speaks a lot, I'd like to actually also put my money where my mouth is, as they say. So hopefully you've understood what I'm saying now. uh Rise said, I follow up with you daily and guide you through the signs to try and make up for the last time, which should take 3 to 4 months. That's 3 to 4K, you mean? I'm not sure. I really hate Binance. I'm going to join weeks. Welcome to the team, brother. Try to change your perspective. Do not chase money, chase results. Quite smart. Listen to Boris, brothers. Said, I think Ahmed is short from 106.6 and also from 103.4. Let's see if Wayne is more, if he corrects, if he remembers more than me, more than I do. Let me see. The first one is at 106.3. He said 106.6, so you're only $300 away. And the second one is at 103.4. He said 103.4, so you get the 9 out of a 10 out of in the quiz, brother. Thank you for remembering, because even me, I forgot what are the precise numbers what I got the trade in. So thank you for keeping up and your nice comments. And also, by the way, guys, Wayne is awake at 7 a.m. or maybe now it's 8:25 a.m. So kudos for him to actually showing up and actually commenting. We got Alexander in the chat. Amazing content, bro. Really hope you can build this community. Thank you, brothers. Don't worry about me. Like, in terms of consistency, I'm going to show up every single day, and it's only a matter of time. I've never cared about comments or sorry, I've never cared about subs or views or whatever. I'm just caring about seeing the same faces and names showing up every single day, which allows me to not only become happier every single day, but also become a better trader. Because even like I think I've said that yesterday, but I've noticed like whenever I stop going live every single day, even the success rate of my trades go lower, because I actually enjoy talking about the stuff that I'm doing. So as a full-time day trader, I'm quite happy to get the chance to talk to multiple people who obviously are interested in what I'm saying for a daily basis or at a daily basis. Where are you from, and are you Muslim? Yes, I am. Where I'm from Libya. Live in Dubai. Boris said that was nice timing to short. Yeah, I'm trying my best, brother. Thank you. By the way, Boris said, I've missed your first comment. He said, Ahmed, do you keep your short from 126? Do you or do you keep? I haven't understood the comment, but I think you meant that. Do you have it? Yes, I still got it open, guys. By the way, please bear with me. I'm promising, guys, that I'm going to share a screenshot of my entry. I think like if you go to my channel now and you look down, you'll find like me talking about it. Like, still got it open every single day. Maybe on the live stream, I think I got it open. But if you want to, out of curiosity, just go to a different live stream, you'll find it. But just because I've actually moved on to a different account, I've got it open on a different account, so I cannot show it to you guys now. But let me see. Just because I talk a lot, I'll probably have said that or spoken about it on the previous. As you can see now, this one. Hold on. I'm just trying to see if Ahmed of the old Ahmed has spoken about or bragged about having a short at the all-time high. I'm not sure, guys. By the way, we already passed the 1 hour mark. I'm totally happy about speaking for as long as possible. To be honest, I've never cared about the hours or whatever. Tawarak said future trading is halal in Islam. To be honest, it differs in opinion. Boris said, hey Ahmed, why don't you show or do a seminar about how to create detailed analysis? To be honest, I'm just focusing on building the community, talking about stuff. I'd hate to sell you stuff, brothers, on the get-go. Let's just build the channel, enjoy giving stuff away for free. As a full-time day trader, I do not need to sell you something. So to be honest, I'm trying to give every single hour of my day that I do not have anything else to do. I'm trying to give it away for free by going live every single day for an hour and then make a little quick video. And also I just made this free Telegram channel so I can actually speak or talk about crypto more. So Zaid said, are you on LinkedIn? Maybe, but it's not some. I haven't used it for a while. I do not care much about it. But thank you for your question. If someone wants to reach out, brothers, just email me at official@champscrypto.com. So that is official, the word official. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing it the way it's supposed to be pronounced, and then at the sign at, and then champscrypto.com. Ahmed, how many times did it take you to become a profitable trader? To be honest, maybe more than 3-4 years. Maybe close to 4 now, maybe 3. Uh, Tawarik said Weeks Exchange is reliable. To be honest, I've had a partnership with them for the past 8 months. They are located and headquartered in Dubai, so I've met with them. I've seen their books. They also got their books and their holdings, their wallets shown on the blockchain. And also, I like the fact that they also require no KYC. So me personally, I've been enjoying them as a day trader, someone who is looking for an exchange that would allow me to buy. I like put a limit order and for that to be respected, and then for my stop loss to be respected, not similar to what happened on Binance and then all the stop loss were not hit. So I need someone, or I need an exchange that would support my daily activity in terms of trading. So Weeks is totally fine. Just to give you just to make it quite clear, guys, that the link in the description is actually an affiliate link. So yes, this is my own link. This is a referral code. If you want to do not, the only reason you'd maybe be swayed to use this link is just because it gives you the bonus if you want to deposit. But other than that, I'm not looking to sell you something. It's totally up to you. There's also other good options, to be honest. Top View said, so we can copy you trades. You copy. If you mean copy trading by using Weeks, then no, I do not have the copy trading feature on. But if you mean by copying what I do, then yes, be my guest, brother. Zloty said, during that 3-4 years, were you you were losing mostly? Not losing mostly. I struggled to be consistent. To be honest, trading is mainly about the mental headspace and mental strength. To be honest, guys. And by the way, I'm just quite happy about our prediction happening. I literally opened up the chart, or I opened up the stream, and I told you guys. By the way, I have a feeling the price is going lower. It's mostly a feeling, but it's backed by TA, guys. Sometimes I have this, as Zloty likes to call it, a crystal ball. So I'm quite glad that I said that it's going lower, and it did quite go lower. Rise said, this proves your point that Binance isn't the best platform. I had 10K in my account and I tried to buy Cardano at 0.3, but they wouldn't let me until the price is 0.5. Exactly, to be honest. Binance have gotten lawsuits, or they got lawsuits in the past month. Also, they've been compensating people. They've got multiple shady stuff going on. To be honest, I'm never going to like throw shades at a random exchange just to make you move to my own Weeks link. So just to make it clear, guys, I'm not telling you that Binance Weeks is the only option. But to be honest, just me personally, even on my Arabic channel, I've made this video, I think close to 2 years ago. So even 2 years ago, before partnering up with Weeks, I hated Binance. So it's nothing new, to be honest. What confirmation do you use to enter a trade? To be honest, it's hard to answer the question in 5 minutes. I also need to go, guys, because I also got the live stream on my Arabic channel. But just to quickly answer your comment, brother, mainly looking at the reaction in terms of candles. I wouldn't be able to tell you like just wait for 15-minute time frame, 15-minute candle to close. It's never that easy, but at least look for the weakness. By weakness, I mean if you're shorting, a weakness, strength if you're longing. And also, it's better, to be honest, if you want to actually learn something, learn order flow and learn use an app called ExoChart, EXO charts. Look it up. It's actually a paid app. Hopefully, I got my own upgraded Mac. So once I got it, if I get it set up by Friday, by tomorrow, I'm going to have the order flow app open. But for the time being, I'm still using my my laptop to have it open. So I actually use this order flow app. I'm going to hopefully, guys, show it to you guys every single day. But I'm still not able to actually show it on the Mac right now. Anyways, the reason why I felt that the price going to probably go lower when I opened, or I had opened the live, I think an hour ago, if someone has stuck with me from the beginning, from 1 hour and 15 minutes, they would have known that as soon as I opened the live, I said I have a feeling it's going lower. Why? First, I saw a huge amount of longs being open. How did I know? I used this. Hold on, let me show it to you guys. This order flow app. I saw that there's a huge longs being opened, but it's not that simple as just using an order flow app and seeing the amount of longs. Like having a high amount of longs is not necessarily something bad. Why or how could it be bad? That would be I would call it maybe experience. I'm not trying to sound braggy, but when it comes with experience. Like I understood that the longs are opening up. huge lungs are opening up. I can see the anchored view of not being able to be broken. I can see that CVD is giving me some bearish signs. That's not an indicator, but it's a chart that I see on the order flow app. I can also tell that this is happening during outside of New York session. And I also know, and I also told you guys that right now we have failed to break the previous value area high. This is why I shorted, by the way. Hence why my instinct or my predictions would be for lower, not maybe for 1.6, but for the total one would be at 100.3. So see how sometimes I wouldn't be able to explain this in 5 minutes, like on the little updates that I do every single day. But if you watch me constantly, you'd understand that sometimes this Arab guy with a broken accent, sometimes he has got feelings that work. So hopefully you guys made money out of this. I'm not trying to like tell you. I'm not trying. Please do not take this as me saying that I know every single time where the price is going. Sometimes, like maybe once in a day, I'd give you a random prediction that works out, brother. So hopefully you've made money with it. We got already said use MMT. I'm not sure what this is. Maybe an order flow app. If it works, then that's fine. It works for me. Xchart's been nice, to be honest. Boris said at least 2 candles in the same direction. Do not enter before 5 minutes of the candle. Thank you for answering the question. Alexander said Ahmed moved the market again. Thank you, brother. Thank you for thank you. And maybe thank you for making money. Hopefully you guys, you've made money. If you haven't made money from this job, at least you've understood why the price is going lower. As I said, guys, please do not take this. I'm happy that it happened, but do not take it as me knowing every single time where the price is going. Like maybe once a day, once every 2 days, I'd give you this this stupid prediction that works. Thank you, Michael. Thank you for your nice comments. We got Boris in the chat. So anyways, brothers, we've actually stayed for longer than planned for. Right now we're hitting the 1 hour and 20 minute mark. Just to end it off, brothers, I'd hate to overly promote this, but if you wanna actually become a trader and actually use a platform that supports day trading and it does not have KYC, then you'd be my guest. If you want to use my own referral code, it's totally up to you. The only reason why you'd use it is because if you move to weeks with my own code, it allows you to enter the trading competitions that we hold on a weekly to maybe bi-weekly basis. And also I like the fact that using my code, just because we have an exclusive partnership, gives you this deposit bonus. So it's totally up to you. If you want to use my link and support me, that's totally up to you. If you do not want to, just make sure that you have the notification bell on, because we go live at 7 a.m. Eastern every single time, which is 4 p.m. Dubai time. Thank you, Wayne, for letting me know this timing conversion. Anyways, I'm going to leave you to it. If I manage, I might make a little quick video hours later, but this would not be a promise, to be honest. I'm going to try my best, guys. So thank you for sticking on, and hopefully you've at least, if you did not make money, you at least you've understood or understood a certain fact, you learned a new thing, or at least you've got entertained by this guy speaking for 1 hour and 20 minutes. So guys, I'm going to leave you here. Hopefully you have a nice evening. If you're in the evening, if you're in the morning, just stick to your mornings, and maybe all the best to you, whatever you are doing, whether a job or whatever. Thank you, brothers, for your nice comments and for your nice support. I'm going to leave you to it and start